And honestly, I have no idea why they decided to do this mechanism in that specific way. Let's take a look at other things, okay? And something that almost pisses me off. How's it going, boys? In today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at the Restorex penis stretcher. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to review this specific penis extender, and I actually tried. I reached out to Restorex and I asked them to send me a device so that I can review it. But in the case of Restorex, they declined sending me this device, and they stated that this device is not meant for penis enlargement, even though they advertise it as for penis enlargement. And as you can see on their website, you can actually go to training and you can see one of the trainings is penile lengthening. So, when I heard that, it's already, was a red light for me, because usually companies do that when they don't want you to know that their device is shitty, because they know I'm gonna say like honest things on my video. And I did give bad reviews to a lot of the penis extenders out there, and they were worried, I'm just guessing, they were worried that I'm gonna also not give the most positive review on their device. So I went on their website and I wanted to check out the device myself, try to understand how it works, because it's usually pretty easy to understand if a device is good or not by just seeing how it works. After trying, tens of different penis extenders, I can pretty much understand with certainty if a specific device is going to work as claimed or not. Now, there's a lot of red lights here on the device and their way of actually marketing the device. And I'm gonna let you know at the end of this video what I truly think about this device, but it's not that great. So first of all, when you take a look at the device, you don't really need to be a rocket scientist to understand that this does not look safe for your dick. So this is how the device works.
Secure, extend, and rotate. Before starting, take a moment.
Okay, so the way the device works is really crazy if you think about it. What you have to do, and you really don't have to know much about penis extenders to realize that this thing could be really dangerous for you and could actually cause harm. So what you do is you put your penis on those two layers and you squeeze your penis under it, and then you turn it down. Now there's a lot of things that are wrong with this method. Number one, you're blocking the blood to the head of your penis. You're literally squeezing your penis to create the hold. And then after you squeeze it, you basically bend it down. So what do you think is gonna happen to your dick if you keep it bent down like this? Dude, nothing good is gonna happen to your dick. And honestly, I have no idea why they decided to do this mechanism in that specific way. So me seeing this device, I can 100% tell you that wearing it is gonna be maybe not comfortable, but I also highly doubt that it's gonna be secure enough to hold your penis in place. And if it is, it's gonna be extremely uncomfortable and maybe dangerous, and it might actually ruin your erection because it's basically squeezing on your dick. And when you're blocking the blood to the head of your penis, nothing good can come out of it. Okay, so this is how the device works. Another red flag that I saw on their website, and by the way, they say it's made by doctors, but don't buy the bullshit. Just because somebody is a doctor doesn't mean they know shit about penis enlargement. But the thing is that people tend to believe like, oh, just because he's a doctor, he probably knows what he's doing. But trust me, it's not the case. Now, if you look at the comparison, you start to kind of feel the scammy vibes here. So here's what they say. The treatment of this specific extender. So if you use the Restorex, you only need to use it 1 hour per day to get significant results, okay? And they compare that to different other penis extenders. First of all, they compare it to Andropenis and X4 Labs. They literally picked the worst penis extenders on the market to compare it to. That's one. But then they also compare it to PeniMaster. I'm not sure if that's a PeniMaster Pro they're referring to or not. But in any case, so if this was not the PeniMaster Pro, then it's also 3 shittier penis extenders that they compare it to, because they all work in a very similar mechanism, which is choking the head of your penis and stretching it. And it can be really dangerous for you, very uncomfortable for you, almost impossible to wear it for like 8 hours or whatever. But anyway, that's not the point here. The point here is that their device works in the exact same way, which is traction, it's stretching, okay? There's no like some magic stretching thing that they do. They literally just like stretch your dick, just like the rest of the other devices. Now, the treatment time per day here on this specific fancy device is just 1 hour per day. But compared to that, Andropenis is 9 hours or more per day. X4 Labs is 5 hours or more per day. PeniMaster is 3 or more per day. How the hell did they jump into those conclusions? Like, based on what you decide that your device takes 1 hour and the others, which work in the exact same way, basically pulling your penis, creating traction, need more time? Is your traction fancier? Like, I don't understand. The fact that you twist the head of the penis and you squeeze it, is that what's gonna make the results faster? Now, after that, you know, they really start using some nasty marketing tactics. So, physician invented, and he's a Peyronie's and ED specialist. Doesn't mean anything, absolutely nothing. Trust me on that. Opposite force angulation for traction directed at disease site. So the fact that, I don't know, the fact that they bent it, but they bent it downwards. So what happens if your dick is basically bending left or bending right or bending upwards? So maybe if it's bending upwards, this might actually help because you're kind of bending it to the other side. But what happens if your Peyronie's is in a different direction? Nobody knows. Optimized treatment zone for continuous traction. I have no idea what the hell that means. But just the fact that they had to sort of like compare it to the other penis extenders and write some nonsense here, and they check all the boxes and those ones don't, it's total nonsense. Because whatever those things say here really mean absolutely nothing. I can tell you for certainty. Now, let's take a look at other things, okay? And something that almost pisses me off, right? Let's take a look at their device. So their device, very simple device, just like one piece, definitely not discreet. It looks bulky, at least the head of it. It's a one-piece device made of plastic. There isn't that many parts to it or anything fancy to it. It's just a basic traction device. Now, if you look at the price, this piece of plastic costs $500. Just one piece of plastic for $500. Now, I've been in e-commerce for many years. I've been doing business for over 10 years. I can tell you for sure, this device cost them to make $20, and I'm being really generous here, $30 max. So those guys, just because they put made by a physician and FDA approved and whatnot, those guys are able to charge $500 for this piece of shit device, in my opinion. And usually, when I see a device that I think can be really good, I would, spend my own cash and buy it to review it on the channel. But when I see $500 for a piece of garbage, dude, I'm not buying it. Like, I'm not gonna buy it to review it on my channel because I also know how the review is gonna go. I'm basically gonna try it a couple of times. I'm gonna realize it's a piece of garbage, and I'm gonna say it's a piece of garbage. And just the fact that they are not willing to send the device for reviewers to give their honest opinion, especially when this is all I'm doing on my YouTube channel and I reviewed pretty much every other device on the market. And most companies were more than happy to send me their device for free to kind of review it and give my honest opinion. But not those guys. And I truly believe that the reason for that is that they know that their device is crappy. And the claims, what they're putting here and whatnot, dude, the same results that they claim here, you are gonna be getting with the PeniMaster, with the Phallus M40, with any like vacuum-based device, and it's gonna be cheaper, and it's gonna be more comfortable for you to wear, and it's gonna be safer for you to wear. Because really, you don't have to be a doctor to realize you take the head of your penis and you squeeze it so hard that it doesn't slip. and then you apply force on it, what do you think is going to happen to the head of your penis? Nothing good. How is squeezing it gonna affect your erection? Because the erection is basically based on the penis getting inflated. Now you squeeze those blood vessels for many hours. What do you think is gonna happen to your dick? Nothing good. And then after you squeeze it, you basically turn it down. Now what happens if you don't wanna fix the Peyronie's disease? What happens if you just wanna create traction? Maybe then it's gonna create a problem. You know, when you bend your dick downwards in order for you to stretch it, in my opinion, over time, your dick is gonna start facing downwards. And maybe that's not something that you want. So my honest opinion on the Restorex, and I'm truly being honest, like after looking at the device, I really don't like to say bad things about companies, but when I see this, all I'm thinking to myself is what a scam. Like, what a gigantic scam. Like, they show you the physician or the doctor, and people usually see, oh, when it's backed by doctors or a physician or whatnot, or FDA approved, people immediately think, oh, then that should work. You know, they checked it, that should work. And then they put a massive price tag on it, and afterwards they prevent people that are reviewing such devices honestly from actually reviewing them. Dude, that's a huge red flag for me. And if it was my money, actually it is my money, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't spend $500 on such a device. There are so many other better devices on the market that are cheaper, way cheaper, like a third of the price or less. I'm gonna link most of them in the description of the video below. Dude, get any of them and it's gonna be way better than this garbage. Anyway, that's my take on it. A lot of people have been asking me to review the Restorex. I'm simply not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna pay $500 for a piece of garbage like this because I know I'm probably gonna try it once and never use it again. And you shouldn't either. That's my personal take on it. And anyways, if you guys like this video, you want me to review other penis extenders, hopefully the companies will be able to send me the device so that I can review it. Make sure to like this video and let me know in the comment section below which device you want me to review. And if you're new here and you like such videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on videos like this one in the future. And anyways, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye-bye.